Welcome back students to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready to continue the chapter or the topic, the universal law of gravitation. As we discussed yesterday that according to this law, each and every object attracts the other object in the universe, and the force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the distance square of the distance between their centers. That much we have discussed yesterday. Yesterday we have also discussed that the value of capital G, that is the universal gravitational constant, that is 6.67 to 10 to the power minus 11, and the units are Newton meter square per kilogram square. So yesterday we discussed that there are some importances are also there of this law. So we know the value of small g. Small g is acceleration due to gravity. What is the value of small g? That is 9.8 meter per second square. From where that value came? How can we calculate the value of small g? That is 9.8 meter per second square. We are supposed to find out from where this value of small g came. So yesterday we told that F is directly proportional to G M N upon D square. Previously I told you that F is equals to M A. Force is equals to mass into acceleration. So this is also force, this is also force. So we can substitute the value of F from here to there. So we can write here F is equals to MA. F is equals to MA, where M is the mass of any object. So we will consider the Earth. Earth is like that. Suppose any object is on the surface of the Earth. So this, suppose this is somehow upside. Suppose, consider. This is here. So the mass is small m and the mass of the Earth is capital M. We have to find the force of attraction between the object and the Earth. So we will use the formula, that is MA, that is not directly proportional, that is equals to, because we have used the G, capital G here. So M is the mass of the object here, small m. Here also M is the mass of the object, and capital M is the mass of the Earth. And here the D, the value of D is the distance between their centers. So to calculate this, we should know the mass of the Earth as well as the radius of the Earth. But first of all, we will cancel out small m by small m. Here MA is the acceleration produced. Here due to Earth, in place of A there will be G, because G is the acceleration produced by the Earth. So the value of G is small g is capital G M upon D square. Means जो हमारा एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी है, यहाँ से हमें पता लग रहा है एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी इज इररेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द मास ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट. कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट है उस पे एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी हमारी सेम होगी, उसका मास कुछ भी हो. पहले हमने डिस्कशन कर भी लिया है कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स को सेम हाइट से एक साथ ड्रॉप करते हैं, डिफरेंट मासेस है उनका, इसका 5 kg है, इसका 10 kg है. इसको ड्रॉप किया तो अर्थ सरफेस पे पहुंचने में दोनों को सेम टाइम लगेगा. वो कहाँ से पता लगता है हमें? यहीं से पता लगता है. मींस एक्सेलरेशन प्रोड्यूस्ड इन एनी ऑब्जेक्ट इज इररेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ इट्स मास. उसके मास से उसका कोई लेना देना नहीं है, उसमें एक्सेलरेशन फिक्स ही प्रोड्यूस होगा. दैट इज 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. वी विल कैलकुलेट फ्रॉम हियर. सो मास ऑफ द अर्थ is 6 into 10 raised to power 24 kilograms. Afterwards, the radius of the earth 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meters. ये हमें ध्यान में रखना है, ये हमें फाइंड आउट कहीं से नहीं कर सकते. मास ऑफ द अर्थ इज 6 into 10 raised to power 24 किलोग्राम. रेडियस ऑफ द अर्थ 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meters. अब इनके सेंटर्स के बीच में डिस्टेंस, अब जब हमारी रेडियस ऑफ द अर्थ इज 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meters, too much, that is too much large रेडियस, और अर्थ के ऊपर कितना होगा 1 मीटर, 2 मीटर, 10 मीटर और 10 किलोमीटर. अब 10 किलोमीटर ऊपर भी होगा अर्थ सरफेस से, तो उसको अगर हम कंपेयर करें रेडियस ऑफ अर्थ से, तो वो हमारी डिस्टेंस नेग्लिजिबल हो जाएगी. सो द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द सेंटर्स ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट एंड अर्थ वी कैन टेक द रेडियस ऑफ द अर्थ ओनली. सो नाउ वी विल सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू स्मॉल g will be equal to capital G वैल्यू की हमारी 6.67 into 10 raised to power -11 into mass of the earth 6 into 10 raised to power 24 upon radius of the earth, that is 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 whole square. हम इसको अगर कैलकुलेट करेंगे then we will get the value 9.8 meter per second square. Now this is the question for class 7th, 8th and 9th. To find out, to solve this, because this is a problem related with the chapter power and exponents. अब पावर एंड एक्सपोनेंट्स को कैसे सॉर्ट आउट करते हैं वो जरा सारे बच्चे करेंगे 7th, 8th एंड 9th. उसके बाद वैल्यू ये आती है या नहीं आती है. 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर विल गेट, that is the acceleration produced in any of the object by the earth. Now this is the first importance of the universal law of gravitation. Using this we can find out the value of small g. The other importances are also there. The first one is how the objects in the universe affect each other. दूसरे objects को कोई object universe में कैसे affect करेगा, because there is a force of attraction. Second thing is it also tells us how the planets are revolving in the universe. वो revolve कैसे कर रहे हैं ये भी हमें universal law of gravitation से भी पता लगता है. थर्ड चीज क्या है हमारी लूनार मोशन के बारे में हमें पता लगता है कि हाउ द लूनार मोशन इज देयर विद रिस्पेक्ट टू अर्थ. लूनार मोशन क्या होता है, मोशन ऑफ द मून. नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंस इज हाउ द टाइड्स ओरिजिनेट. टाइड्स आते हैं ना हमारे टाइड्स, वो ज्वार भाटा, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ज्वार भाटा, ये लहरें बहुत ऊंची ऊंची उठ जाती हैं. हाउ दे ओरिजिनेट्स, दैट इज आल्सो वी कैन एक्सप्लेन, वी कैन फाइंड आउट यूजिंग यूनिवर्सल लॉ ऑफ gravitation. So these are some of the importances of universal law of gravitation. One more importance is there, how any body weights. अब body का weight कितना होगा, weight is the different thing, mass is the different thing. That is also we can find out using universal law of gravitation. mass और weight के बीच में पहले हम डिस्कशन कर चुके हैं. mass हमारा होता है, mass is the matter content in any object, whereas weight is the force by which the earth attracts any objects towards its center. So mass and weight both are different things. So how the weight of a body is measured, that is also by using the universal law of gravitation. So for the universal law of gravitation, yesterday's lecture and today's lecture is sufficient up to class 9th. 9th class तक के लिए इतना ही sufficient है. हमें इसकी स्टेटमेंट पता होनी चाहिए. यूनिवर्सल लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन की स्टेटमेंट क्या होती है, सेकेंडली इसकी मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म क्या होती है, F is equals to G m1 m2 upon d square, m1 m2 और कैपिटल M स्मॉल m, वो दो मासेस जो हैं उसका प्रोडक्ट और इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम. सेकंड थिंग, हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ स्मॉल g, जो हमने अभी किया है. थर्ड थिंग, व्हाट आर द इंपॉर्टेंसेस, व्हाट आर द अदर इंपॉर्टेंसेस ऑफ द यूनिवर्सल लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. दैट इज एन important chapter in class 9, but it starts from the class 6, 7, 8 slowly by studying mass, force, work, small g. By studying that we are supposed to go through that universal law of gravitation in class 9. So you are supposed to be careful while watching this video. At the same time, if you are watching the video, afterwards you are supposed to go to the comment box. You are supposed to mention your name with your class, so that we should get the information that which are the students who are watching the videos during this lockdown period in online classes, or how many students are getting benefited from the online classes. And at the same time, you are supposed to encourage your fellows to subscribe the school's YouTube channel, and after subscribing, you are supposed to tap the bell icon for the latest notification or information provided by the school on the school's YouTube channel. Thank you very much.